Hi guys, Spectre here. Well, back with another DBD guide video, but this one is about 2 survivor perks that I noticed as soon as I was looking through some of the perks of the newer survivors. So when I stopped playing the game and I came back, so there's the elf person, I think from like D&D or something, got a perk called Still Sight, which when I read it I was like, wow, that's powerful. So you stand still for 4 seconds, and it highlights or generates chests and the killer within 24 meters. 24 meters is not a massive range, but then straight away I thought of Ace's perk, which has been in the game ages, open-handed. Only one person has got to have it in your team, so if you're playing with a friend who uses it, like I sometimes do, that gives you another 16 meters. That's then 40 meters. 40 meters. That's 131 feet. That's a blue whale with the biggest dick on the planet. That's an insane range. So I'm going to show you guys 3 clips, and then explain some stuff afterwards, and then tell you the one weakness the perk has. But I hope you guys enjoy. It's Wesker. I just found somebody. So as you just saw in the clip there, that was at the start of the game. Straight away at the start of the game, I can see a chest, a generator, and the killer. And because of the silhouette, I know which killer it is. That's a lot of information from one perk. The standing still for 4 seconds. That's a lot of information. And then I also noticed it was in a chase, because he hit a survivor and they got injured. So straight he was into a chase with somebody else. So I've got all this information in the opening, like 10 seconds of match. That's a lot of information to get in 10 seconds from one perk. And you can continue to use it throughout the game. Really, really good. With that one said, on to the next one.
I'm just gonna be the toxic gen rusher that I am.
Good. Especially in the start of a match. If you get first 2 or 3 gens down really quickly before the killer's got hooks, you're golden. This killer's blind as shit. How the fuck has he not found us? You've inside the house, you dumbass. What's he doing? So again, this one was towards the start of a match. Straight away again, I can see 2 generators this time, a chest and the killer. So I know what killer it is straight away. I can talk to my teammate I was talking with at the time, my friend called Burn. And I see Nemesis chasing somebody around. I can see windows vaulted, and if there's any pallets thrown, you can judge it off the killer's reaction with the pallet, whether he's stunned, if he tries to break it. So this perk's again giving you a lot of information in a very short space of time. And because you've got the 40 meter range of open-handed, because in the first perk, Matrix had open-handed, so I'd taken Kindred. In this one, I'd taken open-handed myself because I weren't playing Matrix. So I had to make sure I'd got the extra 16 meters, because it brings the perk up to like its full potential. You want to make sure you've got that increased range. But only one person on your team's got to have it. So if you play with a Survivor Friends group, and you've got, say, 2 of the friends you play with, or an entire team, only one of you's got to take open-handed for all of you to benefit from it. And if you're all then running still sight, you've all got a 40 meter still sight range, which is insanely strong. I mean, if you're in a chase and you get a good lead on the killer, you can even use it in a chase. So that's really, really good. So on to the last clip. So as you can see again, I think it's towards the start of the game. I'm not sure it's right at the start. Because it's one of the smaller maps in the game, this is another advantage. If the map's smaller, the perk is even more powerful. If the map's bigger, it's less powerful, but it's really strong as well indoors. Because the fact it highlights generators, you can use this to find generators, where on indoor maps you can't see the floodlights. Outdoor maps you can look up for the floodlights. But indoor you can't. So it's even stronger indoor than it is outdoor, but it's still strong outdoor as well, with the features it gives you. So in this match straight away there, you can see 4 generators out of 7. That's over half the generators in the game you can see within 40 meters of my character. You can see a chest. Maybe if it were 2 chests. it allows you to see a whole array of information that you can use within a 40-meter range. And because that's on the pig map, which is one of the smaller maps in the game, and you can see upstairs and downstairs, you're getting all that information that you then have no trouble finding generators, or if you want to loot a chest and get yourself an item. I mean, you can even combo open-handed with like some sort of chest perk and take one of Ace's other perks for like a better quality item out of a chest. Because finding chests is going to be super easy. So it gives you quite a bit of information for the fact of staying still for 4 seconds. And then on that particular game, because it was against the animatronic, I was using it a few times because when you've got the killer above or below you, when you're on one of those types of maps, you can't tell sometimes if the killer's right up your arse or downstairs and nowhere near you, or above you and nowhere near you, unless he's got a drop down. I'd stand still and find out the killer's below me, chasing someone below me. So although you get the heartbeat like as though he's right next to you, he's actually nowhere near. Because where I was at the time, I was upstairs working generator, but there was no stairwell near me. So he couldn't easily get from downstairs to me, even if he could hear the generator. But I could clearly see him, and by the fact that I heard a pallet go down as well, I knew he was chasing somebody. And one of the other guys had his little spider legs tweaking around as he's being chased. But it's a really useful perk if you pair it with open-handed. If you're not going to use open-handed, or one of your friends is not, if you're playing with a friend, I wouldn't take it. I don't think 24 metres is quite as good. 40 metres is definitely worth. So if you're going to use those two perks together, it's quite a decent little combo. So if you guys want to test it out, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your results are. Get back to me, tell me what you think. But I've had a lot of easy time with it, and I've used it to replace Deja Vu as well. So I can now use this to find generators. I can't repair them that little bit faster, but it's got a good trade-off being able to see both chests and the killer. So it gives you quite a lot of information. But there is one weakness. This is the important bit. There is one weakness. If the killer has undetectable or undetected, like the animatronic does when he comes out of a door, for I think 3 seconds, you can't see the killer on the still sight perk. So if you have the perk enabled, you won't see him. So you might hear the terror range, you won't see the killer. So like Michael Myers in tier 1, I don't think it'll work versus him. And if there's a perk a killer takes where they gain undetected, it won't show the killer for those seconds the perk's active. So bear that in mind. If they've got undetectable, it won't work for you. You'll still see generators and chests, you just won't see the killer. So you'll get 2 out of the 3, which is still bloody good. It's a lot of information, but you just won't be able to see him. So just bear that in mind so you don't end up over-relying on it and getting scared out of your pants. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. If you're new around here, please subscribe. And I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Take care, everyone, and have a great day.